Hey guys, this is Mrs. Harbin and this is Algebra 1. We are looking at section 6.4. For our lesson opener today, go ahead and find the slope of the line passing through the given points. Be sure that you are using your m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 formula. Then go ahead and label your x1, y1, x2, and y2 points. Substitute those in, always using parentheses. So we'll do parentheses minus parentheses over parentheses minus parentheses. Do the math on your own and then check your work. Go ahead and pause the video. And now let's check your answers here. We get 5 over 4 for our first one, and negative 4 over 3 or 4 over negative 3 for our second slope here using that formula. Our biblical correlation for this unit comes from Job 38 verse 5, where God is speaking to Job and he says, "Who marked off its dimensions? Surely you know. Who stretched out a measuring line across?" Sometimes I think we forget that we are just using math to describe the relationships and the patterns that God has already created. He is the one who marked off the dimensions of this universe. He's the one who measured it out, who created it. He's the one who made all these patterns and things that we are still discovering. All we are doing is finding a way to describe those patterns and relationships, and we're doing it in a mathematical way, using the math that he himself created. Our lesson objective for today is this. You, the student, will write the equations of a line given different features of the line. We know that the features of a line include the slope, represented with m, the intercepts. We have both a y-intercept and an x-intercept. Sometimes we're given coordinates or we're given points, and we can use all those features to write the equation of the line. So far, prior to this lesson, we have graphed by making a table of ordered pairs where we took our x values, we plugged them into our function, and then we found out what our y values were and came up with a set of ordered pairs. We've graphed by using the x and y intercepts. We graphed the x-intercept, we graphed the y-intercept, and then we connected our dots. And we've graphed by using the slope-intercept form of the line, that y equals mx plus b, where m was our slope and b was our intercept. We graphed or plotted our intercept and then came up with a few points using our slope and connected the dots there. Today, we will write the equation of a line if given a slope and y-intercept, or a slope and a point on the line, or 2 points on the line. Eventually, we always will need to find the slope. Sometimes we'll be given the slope, like in 1 and 2. Sometimes we're going to have to use our slope formula first to find the slope before we can do anything else. We'll also write the equation of a line if given the graph. So let's start by writing the equation of a line if given a slope and our intercept. When we know the slope and the intercept, we're going to use the slope-intercept form. Dum-da-dum-dum-dum, there it is. The first thing we will do is actually write the slope-intercept equation, which is y equals mx plus b. Then we'll just substitute in the two things that we need. We know the slope, so here's our slope, 2/3. And we know our intercept. Our y-intercept is -5, so we sub in -5. And that is our slope-intercept equation of a line. All right, let's try one on your own. Write the equation of a line given the slope and this point. Now this is not the intercept. Okay, the intercept would be 0, 5, but this is 1, 5. So what do? Well, the first thing we're going to do is write our y equals mx plus b. And we're going to use the things we know to find our intercept. So we'll plug our slope in to the slope portion, and we'll plug in 2 points where we have x and b, or x and y. Using that information, we can then find our intercept. So we plug in the 5, the 3, and the 1. We solve for b, and we find out that our intercept is 2. We now know the slope, and we now know the intercept. The y-intercept is 0, 2. Now that we have those two things that we need, we can go back into y equals mx plus b and sub in our slope, 3, and our intercept, 2. How would we write the equation of a line when given the slope and this point? 0 and 1, -6. Well, we're going to write y equals mx plus b. We'll then sub in our slope here and our 2 points. And when we solve for b, we find that b is -6. Now, our slope is 0, so that should have been a clue as to what our line looks like. When we plug that into our equation, y equals 0x minus 6, and simplify, we just get y equals -6. So this is a horizontal line across that crosses the y-axis, at -6. So for all values of x, y equals -6. Let's try to write the equation of a line passing through 2 points. Now here we're not given the slope. We're only given 2 points. The first thing that we need to do is find the slope. So see if you can find the slope on your own using that formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Plug in those numbers and hopefully you find this as the slope. Right, -5/3 is our slope. If you didn't get that, go back and check your work, especially those negatives there. That -2, make sure that didn't mess you up. Right, so now we know the slope, but we still don't know the y-intercept. So we can plug in one of these values, either those. All right, guys, so I made a math error, I made a computation error here, and I was trying to figure out a way to back up and erase it and redo this, but I couldn't figure it out. So we're just going to cross that off. Sorry if it was a little bit choppy right there on the video. But when I was trying to solve for b, I plugged in the wrong things for my x and for my y. So if you saw any of that and you were wondering what was I doing, I was just making a mistake, which is very easy to do in math. So let's try that again. We got y equals mx plus b. I'm going to plug in 3 for my y. I'm going to plug in -5/3 for my m. 1 is the x value that I'm going to use here. And I'm going to solve for b. I get 3 equals -5/3 plus b. I need to add 5/3 to both sides so that I can solve for b. And I know that 3 is just the same thing as 9/3. So 9/3 plus 5/3 equals 14/3. My b is equal to 14/3. Once I know my m and my b, I can go back to y equals mx plus b form and plug in what I know to write the equation of that line. And when I do that, I get y equals -5/3 x plus 14/3. Let's write the equation of a line passing through 7,4 and 7,2. The strategy is going to be the same as the previous problem. First, we need to find the slope. Then we're going to use slope in one of the points to find b, the intercept. Once we know both m and b, we can use that to write our equation in slope-intercept form. Our slope in this one, however, is undefined. If you notice that, you had y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, you get -2 over 0. And nothing can be divided by 0. It's just undefined. We know according to our Mr. Slope face, an undefined line, that's his nose and his face, is just a vertical line. And our equation for a vertical line is x equals whatever our x value is. You see here that x equals 7, x equals 7, so we can say the equation for our line is x equals 7. Today we wrote equations of lines given different features of the line, like slope and a y-intercept, slope and a point on the line, and 2 points on the line. If you guys have any questions, be sure that you ask me next class. We didn't actually practice any in our examples today of writing an equation from a graph. We will do that in class. But basically, when you're looking at a graph, you're looking for the same information. What's the intercept and what's the slope? You then use that information to write your own equation for the line. So I'll see you guys next class.